How's it going, y'all? Back for a new damn video. Let's get right down to it. This is a big week, and yes, it is. It's the Eagles versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, and people wondering, why is it a big week? You're versing Jacksonville. No, this ain't the same old Jacksonville Jaguars we know of old. They look very impressive. Not just that. For those who don't know, if you're not big into, football, but Doug Pederson is rolling back into town. Head coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars, was head coach for us when we won the Super Bowl. And then we let him go. After, 2.5 years removed? Whatever it was. 3 years removed from it? Whatever. Sits out for a whole year. Comes back this year. Be a head coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I'll tell you what. Damn, do they look impressive. Only 3 games in, and they look so much more improved than ever. And I had high hopes for them under Urban Meyer. I said, you know what, man? I always wanted to see Urban Meyer in the NFL. I always did. And then they drafted Trevor Lawrence. Now, Trevor Lawrence is a guy I followed since high school. Okay, I seen him win the Maxwell Award for best high school offensive player or quarterback, whatever it was, in person, live. Near, I went to the show, met him and everything. He was in high school, and before he was even at Clemson. And I said, damn, this guy. And he was already, at that time, 6'4". Now he's, 6'6", something like that. I said, damn. I had to go Google it when I got home to see the stats, because you drive more for the pros and the college players. And he said he, went to Clemson, so I watched the Clemson whole season. I followed him for a long time. He's a stud. He's a beast. And now he's starting to see his full potential. And it took a guy like Doug. Look at Doug. Look at Doug Pederson. What he's done with quarterbacks. With Carson Wentz. Made him look really good. Jalen Hurts, a little bit, he didn't get too much time to spend with him. But he's always been like that. He was a quarterback himself, hell. But Jacksonville looks like a team, man, they're fast on both sides of the ball. They're fast on offense. They're fast on defense. They're explosive on defense. Their defense is for real. It's no joke. Don't get me wrong. Last week, I know Justin Herbert's hurt with the, he has cracked ribs, but he's still playing. So I give him, respect for that. But the Chargers were a team going into the season that were Super Bowl contenders. Everyone called the Super Bowl. They got everybody. Justin Herbert's an elite quarterback. We all know that. Beat the brakes off them 38-10. The week prior, beat the Colts 24-0. Now the Colts, they having a little slippery ride, but they got elite players over there. And then the Washington game was week 1. And first they were, kind of winning, and then they're coming back. It was a close loss. They lost. But they got momentum and they're riding high. And they're a young team. And this is just what I think, okay? This is our toughest game so far. And the reason I say that is because I think this will be, I know he's young, Trevor Lawrence, the best quarterback we faced so far. Seriously. I think it is. Goff is whatever. Kirk Cousins is good, but when he's off, he's off. Wentz, we just destroyed him. They have a bad offensive line, and he just got wrecked. Trevor Lawrence is a young guy, but he has the mobility, has this, whatever you want. This is actually, and weapons. I mean, don't wrong. I hate to say that because the Vikings have weapons. You get what I'm saying. More a team that's playing at a higher level, and you got that quarterback who can just sling it all over the place, young dude. It's a little bit of a test for our defense, but I think our defense can handle it. For me, it's if our offense can handle their defense. That's what it is for me. And the reason I say this is because their defense is very fast. I do have a feeling, Hurts is going to run a lot. And when he does throw the ball, they might take away that deep ball. Or when he tries to throw, down the middle. It might be check down Charlie type style if they call the same defense that they called last week against the Chargers. But we should win this game, but anything can happen. And I really hope we don't underlook this team. Because trust me, Doug Pederson ain't coming in just to, hey, hi, I'm back, this and that. And you know what? I hope he gets cheered when he comes out. I really hope he does. If Andy Reid, respect to him too, gets cheered in his return back in 2013 when he got fired and went to Kansas City, comes back, and Chip Kelly was our coach. If he gets cheered, this damn guy who won us a damn Super Bowl should get cheered. No boos. I don't want to hear it. But don't tell me he's not coming in for blood. Don't tell me he's not coming in not to win. Nah, he's probably got this team hyped up. Man, they got rid of me. Blah, blah, blah. And the team loves him because the players always like Doug. But then on the opposite side, you got Sirianni, who's probably saying, you know what? I took over, blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of variables to this game. It's going to be a lot tougher than people think. Me personally, you just a lot of things you think, you'd hope, Doug don't, since, Nick Sirianni is a disciple from Frank Reich, you hope it's not, I know his plays, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's going to be different. And personally, I hope we win this game. But the only reason I say that is this. The defense is playing really well. It is. And our offense, I can't complain. Like I said before, our offense, okay? Jalen Hurts had almost 300 yards passing in the first half, okay? And Devontae Smith last week got 156 yards and a touchdown in the first half alone. I think this might be the game where the offense has to finally put together 4 quarters of football. Where it's, okay, you're up big, or it's a close game. Say it's like we're up 24. I'm just making an example. Say we're up whatever, and it's still close, and it's a winnable game because you still got 2 more quarters to go. This is the week that our offense has to show up in the second half. It has to be. There's no way we can go 3 straight weeks and then that we just did 3 straight weeks of, we just blow them out in the first half. Second half, don't score a single point, but our defense is saving our asses. They need to clean up the penalties and need to go down and knock it out. And they clean up the play calling also. Run the ball a little more. Do a little more of this, a little more of that. This is the week they have to do it. You cannot go 4 straight weeks where you go in the second half and your offense is stalling and stalling and stalling. Now, just to say, if we lose this game because of that issue, I will be pissed off because I'm already weary about it. They need to put it all together. I'm not saying this is the Tampa Bay, or Packers. Figure it out. I'm not saying this is the Buffalo Bills, okay? This is the Jacksonville Jaguars, but they have players, and they're coming in hot. I don't care what anyone has to say. But if we play our style of football we have played for the past 3 weeks, but our offense puts in all 4 quarters, hell, just 3, and you continue what you do, we can win this game, yeah. But it's going to be a lot tougher than people think, like I was trying to say, man. People don't understand. They think, well, man. When the schedule came out, I said W, us, win. Before I see anything on the field. And going into the season, I was optimistic, but a little bit pessimistic. I was like, we don't know. But after seeing 3 weeks, you would have thought if Jacksonville was right now like on a losing streak, I'd be like, yeah, we're beating the brakes off them. But they look impressive to me. We'll see what happens. Let's go Birds, Fly. You guys comment below on your thoughts. How do you guys feel? Yeah. Doug's coming back to Philly. And I hope we beat the shit out of the Jags. No disrespect to Doug. But go Birds, Fly. I'm out. You guys let me know, comment below on your thoughts. Follow me on Twitter. You know exactly where the hell it's at, whatever. And you know what's in the damn link. Let's go, Birds, Fly. I'm out of here. Let's kick the shit out of these punks.